Good wishes everyone. My name is Harish Dayanan Analake Aravinda. My matrix number is 01DKP 23F1033. Today my teammates and I are going to present about sketches of corrugated bulkhead. Let's move on to the next slide. Okay. A corrugated bulkhead is basically a bulkhead made up of folded or wavy plates instead of using flat stiffeners. These corrugation can be arranged vertically, horizontally, or even diagonally depending on the strength required. What makes this design efficient is that it eliminates the need of extra stiffness like guiders or beams, which simplifies constructions. Now let's look at its purpose. First, it provides structural strength. The corrugation act like built-in stiffeners, giving the bulkhead high resistance against buckling, shearing and bending. This helps the ship withstand heavy cargo pressure, water pressure and even sloshing forces. Besides that, it contributes to weight reduction. Since no separate stiffeners are required, the overall structure becomes lighter, which also reduces material cost and simplifies fabrication. Last but not least, it offers ease of cleaning and maintenance. In tankers especially, corrugated bulkheads make washing much easier compared to flat stiff bulkheads with less chance of residue or cargo sticking in corners. So overall, corrugated bulkhead improves strength, reduce weight, lower cost and simplify maintenance, making them a very efficient structural design in shipbuilding.
Good day everyone, my name is Kavinraj Analaki Subramaniam. My metric card number is 01DKP23F1028. Now let's look at the features and advantages of corrugated bulkheads. A corrugated bulkhead is different from a flat one because its plates are shaped into wavy or folded corrugations. This design adds strength without needing extra stiffness. The first feature is the corrugated plate design. These corrugations act like a natural stiffness, giving the bulkhead more strength. Second is integrated strength. Since the corrugations themselves resist bending and buckling, we don't need extra beams or girders. Third, there are arrangement options. Corrugations can be placed vertically, horizontally or diagonally depending on how the loads are distributed. Now let's move on to the advantages. Number one is strength and stability. The corrugations resist buckling, bending and shear stresses even under heavy cargo or ballast load. Second is weight and cost saving. Since no separate stiffeners are needed, construction becomes lighter and cheaper. Finally, more cargo space because there are no protruding stiffeners. We get maximum usable volume inside the tank or cargo hold. This is especially useful for tankers and bulk carriers. So, corrugated bulkhead are smart design choice because they combine strength, cost efficiency and better cargo capacity.
Good day everyone. My name is Kavinesh Analaki Sasikumar and my matrix number is 01DKP23F1044. So now let's see the applications and maintenance of corrugated bulkheads. Starting with applications. In oil tankers, corrugated bulkheads are used as transverse bulkheads to separate the different tanks. This helps in safe cargo segregation and structural support. In bulk carriers, they are commonly installed as cargo hold bulkheads. The corrugated designs allow them to withstand the high pressures that come from carrying heavy cargoes such as grain or coal. Next, let's talk about maintenance. The first point is regular inspection. Since corrugated bulkheads have weld seams at corners and joints where stress concentrations are higher, these areas need to be carefully inspected for cracks. Any damage in these spots can weaken the structure. The second point is corrosion control. Because bulkheads are directly exposed to corrosive cargo residues and ballast water, they require protective coatings and a good paint condition to extend their service life and ensure safety. As you can see from the diagram on this slide, corrugated bulkheads play a major role in strengthening the internal structure of a ship, especially in larger tankers and carriers where structural integrity is vital. So now let's see the references. For this section, the information was gathered from a reliable source in the field of naval architecture and ship construction. These include Ship Hydrostatics and Stability by Byron, Ship Stability for Masters and Mates by Barras and Derek, Introduction to Naval Architecture by Tupper, and Merchant Ship Construction by Taylor. These references ensure that the content presented is both accurate and technically sound. So that's all from us. Thank you.